Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what is the gossip on you. And we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. I am so grateful to everyone who has been doing this. Thank you so much, because it has really been paying off, and I am just completely grateful for it. Thank you guys. And another great way to give back for what I'm giving to you would be to donate to this channel. My PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wish list are all in the description box below, so you guys can send me something there if you guys felt like this reading helped you in some way, and I'm very appreciative of that as well. So thank you guys for any donations you send, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Let's get started with pile 1. So pile 1, what is the gossip on you? We have B, Y, U. Somebody could be talking about your school or what you're doing for school. V, Z, M, C, Z, M, D, A. MDA, I think, has to do with school too. Oh, MDA, acid. I don't know. Whatever that triggers there. U, I, Y, E, day, may, mad, med, zim, mid, dim, cube, Z, A, Q, Y, J. Somebody could have the name J, because that's here. Bluebird, woodpecker, maze, music, madness, CUM, mud. Somebody could be trying to drag your name through the mud in some way as well. Mead, metal. Some of you might be getting an award or recognition for something here soon as well. Analytical, impossible person. Understanding person. Genius. So you could be somebody very stubborn, very intelligent, very logical. You see things that others miss. You analyze everything that comes your way. You're a very understanding person that you really get people. I feel like a lot of you are very intelligent when it comes to the human mind and when it comes to knowing other people. You guys also could be somebody who takes spiritual journeys in one form or another. Maybe that's where that MDA comes in. You could have used ayahuasca or shrooms, maybe even acid for some of you, in a spirit quest way. Hey, we have acid. People could be talking about how you are somebody who really believes in spiritual journeys. You really believe in the signs and synchronicities that you see. You are very genius when it comes to the human mind, I feel like, for a lot of you as well. And when it comes to working through things, I feel like you have a very strong willpower as well. You have a very strong mind. You do not allow others to control you or your mind very easily. You are somebody that is very much in control of your own senses. You cannot be duped easily. You cannot be made. Yeah, zigzag, turtle, starfish, 3 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're somebody who looks at everything from a different perspective. You stop, wait, listen, look before you act. You are somebody who believes that slow and steady will win the race. You are also somebody who does not look at things in a superficial way, but maybe you have dealt with a lot of people who have been very shallow or superficial with you. I feel like you are waiting for something good to come into you. You have worked hard on your self-love. You have worked hard on opening yourself up to opportunities. You are somebody who is very solid, stable, loyal, committed. When you offer somebody something, you are offering them something real, something long-lasting, something good. You are very loving. Because you love yourself, you also love the world in a very different way from a lot of other people. Some people might think that that's naive or stupid, but you are very intelligent and you are not stupid in any way, shape, or form. You are not naive. You just know that this is the way things work. So let's see what else we have here. We have this person's a broke loser with no goals. They suck up everything from everyone else and they have nothing to offer in return. First off, money is never the most important and everyone has something to offer. Not everyone appreciates what is truly valuable. They could be saying this if they have no goals of their own as well, or if money is the only thing that they have in their life. They may have sacrificed their dreams for money now, and that is not your fault. This person likes instant gratification. If this is someone talking about you, this is somebody that lacks the motivation for anything long term. They don't see how slow and steady wins the race, and they are busy getting instant gratification instead of working on real things. They're doing things in a shallow way, and they're trying to project all of their nasty self thoughts onto you. This person is far too impulsive. They are all over the place. I wish that they would just settle down. Be you, take a risk, but calculated. It makes life worth living. Others are bitter because they are stuck and stagnant, but they won't leave their comfort zone to create a shift. So yeah, you got people around you that are really stuck in the past. They're stuck in their own ways of doing things. They're stuck in this instant gratification mode as well. And you are working on something that's real, something that's tangible. You have a lot of opportunities in front of you. A lot of offers are going to be coming into you. And you see things very differently from the rest of the world. There's a lot of people who actually see this beauty in you, and they see that you are creating a lot of good things in your life and that you are working towards something real and tangible that will be long lasting instead of something that is just for now. And then you got other people that are seeing it that way and talking disrespectful things on your name. Your smile is infectious and contagious. No one could ever escape a chance to smile when you do. Even the most stoic, serious person can't help but to break into a lighter mood around you. By the way, stoic came out in pile 3 of my message from a lost loved one, so check that out if that resonates with you. Yeah, I feel like you are just this happy, joyful, loving, light person who is there for everyone in their time of need and who really provides things that are much more tangible than other people around you provide. And so there's some jealousy there. There's some wanting people to see you in a bad light so that they aren't noticing that this person only has the shallow side of life to offer. My time is not free. My energy is not free. I am not free. I have a high value and I am not meant for everyone. I deserve to have an equal give and take. I walk away from anything that isn't giving back to me. And what this makes me think of is that if money is the only thing anyone has to offer to you, then I feel like for a lot of you, you may be trying to start a business. You may be trying to, you may even be a tarot reader, honestly. And you have a lot of solid, great, amazing things to offer. And people are pissed off at you because you want money in exchange for the services that you're giving. But the services that you are giving are very tangible. They are very real. They are very good things. So continue to stand your ground and set your boundaries, and don't allow people to make you think that you should be used by them without them giving back in return to you. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear from you guys on whether or not you resonated with this, what you might be going through, what you might be building, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So what is the gossip on you, pile 2? We have B, N, U, bun, buns, honey bun, S, bus, C, K, H, hush, O, Oshkosh Bagosh, Z, M, O, Smoke and Mirrors, J, T, Jot, Soot, J, W, P, Power, Pow, Y, V, Y, F, B, W, P, W, Y. Fun, Fuss, Fuse, Pose, Posh, Cozy, Hoot, Shoot, Hands up, don't shoot. That's the first thing that popped into my mind on that. Hook, Hooky, Home, Hone, Hobo, Bum. So yeah, there could be a lot of people. You know what? This is reminding me of last year. I am still living in my RV, but last year I had a lot of soot all over me. I was really, it was a really hard time in my life. There was a lot of people that didn't want to be seen around me, didn't want to be seen associating with me because I was so awful. You know what? There could be a lot of people really trying to convince people that you are disgusting, you are awful, you are the dregs of the earth. You know who is in the Bible? I mean, it's the ones who forsake money and who live a simple life, the hobos, the bums of the world that are actually the prophets. They are the ones that are actually the ones that are leading you towards light. Scooter, topsy turvy. So let's see what else we have here. We have informative. There could be somebody saying something about you being informative or an informant or having a lot of information about people. Airhead. Police. Unseen. Very moral. So you are somebody that is very moral. Some people may say that you're an airhead. I feel like, honestly, I feel like this airhead energy is somebody else. There could be something involving police. There could be something that you aren't seeing. There could be something. You're a very moral person. You're a very good person, a very informative person. You may have even talked to police and didn't even know that you were talking to police, which is very possible as well. Personally, I've noticed when people seem like that, and I don't really care. Some people might be saying that you are crazy as well. For some of you, crazy. There might be some unseen things going on in the background that you aren't noticing. You know what? I kind of want to pull the secrets exposed messages, a couple messages from that. See if I can find it really quick. That is really hard to find right now for some reason. Secrets exposed. Here we go. I did this in my last reading as well. My message from a lost loved one. I pulled some secrets exposed for that one too. So let's see. Oh wow, a lot of those came out. Holy crap. We have your approach was best. First off, we have that you are a very fertile, abundant, joyous being. You grow something no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how dragged down you are by life around you or by anything going on in your life. It doesn't matter. You grow things. You still grow things. You are a loving, kind, beautiful person, and you speak with confidence. Your approach was best. True colors come out. Acceptance and support from unexpected sources. Speeches. Racism exposed. Mental and emotional abuse. Not accepting less anymore. Blessings in disguise. Coercion. pregnancy, or birth. So there's something coming into your life that is going to be a blessing in disguise. This could be an actual birth of a baby. It could be an actual pregnancy. And it could also be that you are birthing something from the seeds that you have planted, and it's just going to be growing wildly out of control. You're not accepting less anymore for what you have to offer to the world around you, and that is causing a lot of shifts and changes. You may have been very abused by people in the past. Some people could have even been racist towards you, or something along those lines. There could have been some sort of coercion. There could have been a coercion rape that happened as well. True colors are going to be being exposed, and people are realizing that your approach was the best way to go instead of trying to force things. I feel like a lot of you just let sleeping dogs lie. Acceptance and support's going to be headed your way from unexpected sources. You may not be seeing this coming, but there are people that are unseen around you that know what has been going on, and they're going to be doing something about it. There may even be some police involved as well. We have the Five of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Five of Swords. Again, we have the Elephant, and we have the Unicorn. I feel like you have dealt with somebody that has been gossiping on your name, lying about you, who has been causing drama, conflict, chaos in your life and around you because they were competing with you. They saw that you were winning and they didn't want you to win, so they wanted to knock you down. They wanted to make you emotionally and mentally unstable, but you are very emotionally and mentally stable. You are very good with kids. You are very good with artisticness and creativity. You are somebody that really connects to children as well. I feel like you are very strong, very wise, very solid, and your approach is something that nobody could actually call into question because you have chosen freedom. You have chosen freedom for yourself and freedom for others to make their own decisions, to make their own choices, and you have left behind the things and the people, and you have really taken the high road in these situations. You are somebody who really believes in a lot of different things. You're very non-judgmental. You're very open-minded. You are just really, you're very colorful as well. I feel like a lot of you are very colorful. So let's see what else is here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of nasty in these nasty ones. Very angry person who is always anxious and stressed, turns mountains into molehills, creates problems, and always thinks that the sky is falling. If this is true, remember to get more grounded through prayer, breathing, and meditation work. If not, it could be that someone wants you to be seen as the problem instead of them. So like I said, you had somebody lie on you and try to make you out to be the problem, try to tell everybody and convince everybody that you're just this crazy person who constantly makes problems and causes drama and causes scenes, when actually they are the person causing drama, causing scenes, constantly starting arguments, constantly starting shit with you, and constantly trying to compete with you, but they're trying to get you to be seen this way for some reason. You get to do whatever you want to. I allow everybody to control my actions, and I can't stand that you don't. You are so strong and I am weak. I hate my life and I hate you and I hate this world. Be grateful that you aren't living my life because it's miserable being filled with so much hate all the time. So, yeah, this person, I don't think that that's about you. I think this is about this person. This person is somebody who is filled with hate. They're filled with constant competition, the constant need to do better than everyone around them, the constant need to tear everyone down, the constant need to be seen as this victor, and you don't even care. You don't care. You could care less about winning. You could care less about any of that kind of crap. All you care about is being a good person. And I feel like it took you a while not to allow this person to trigger you into reacting in ways that make you come off looking crazy, even though you're not. And people are starting to see this person's emotional manipulation, their abuse of their power. My ex, this is reminding me so much of my ex because he is emotionally, mentally abusive, and possibly even physically abusive in the background, but I have no idea. He has brainwashed my children. He has, yeah, it's just been shit. Anyway, good things about you. Heartbreak has been a big part of your life, over and over again. Each time you rise back up, pure warrior, so strong it is breathtaking. You live life and you learn. You bounce back and you try for it all again. You are always all in. So you are somebody that is always all in, but when you notice the situation is not going good, you will back out and you will walk away, because you are not in it to win it. You are in it for the best and highest good for everyone involved. You are somebody who is very, you really are not driven by your addictions, driven by your need, driven by your codependency. You are driven by live and let live instead. You have risen up from the darkness time after time, so much strength in such a small package. You are a light in this world. Shine that light always. So yeah, shine your light and don't be worried about what's coming, because I feel like there's a lot of good things coming for you, for your persistence, for your ability to walk away, for your ability to do the right thing. There's a lot of good things coming in for you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments whether or not this resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, let's see what gossip is going on about you. R.D. Ronald McDonald is coming to mind. W. Ronald Dahl is now coming to mind too. Y. BFG. G. Grandma. E. K, red, wreck, B, rebel, E, L. We actually have the whole word of rebel. Q, T, M, H, mouth, L, X, C, N, D, extreme, X, F, M, fox, Q, C, Fox News, L, W, T, V, P, U. I feel like somebody who might be severely prejudiced might have you in their mouth a lot. Somebody that could be really, really hard right or really, really hard left. I'm feeling more hard right though. I'm a little bit more middle myself. I think for myself. I feel like you guys think for yourself. You guys speak for yourself. You guys don't just fall in line with what everybody else thinks is right, but you actually have a brain of your own, a mind of your own. Wyoming, Bell, Hell, Tell, Fell, Male, Nell, Monica, Med, Mex, Tex, Lex, Gold, Guild, Felt, Belt, Welt. Somebody could have dealt with some serious physical abuse here. Honest person, passionate person, secretive person, poised. So you are always poised, ready for whatever comes your way. You play your cards close to your chest, but you are a very honest person. You're very passionate as well. And you tend to stand up for what you feel is right, regardless of what anybody else thinks. You have no motives except for your motives are always pure. Your motives are always good. Your motives are always on the up and up. You're a very good person. I feel like black cats could have something to do with you as well, because I'm seeing a black cat right in here. You're very mysterious, very go your own way. You are somebody that does not just follow the leader blindly. You carve your own path. You're very electrifying. You know what? I used to have dreams when I was younger. A lot of dreams where I couldn't breathe, speak, move, or scream or wake up. And I actually hyperventilated in real life during those dreams, according to my ex. They had it started with a cat. The very first dream started with a cat, and it was a ball of electricity, but I saw it as a cat. This is a cat. I knew it was a cat, even though it was just a ball of electricity, and it was floating towards me, and I reached out and touched it, and that electricity went into me, and it caused me to be paralyzed in that way. Some of you might have been paralyzed in some way or fashion from doing what you felt was best, or from saying what you knew needed to be said because you were worried about what was going to happen if you opened your mouth. And it's kind of reminding me of yesterday. I finally put my foot down. My ex started screaming at my daughter in the car because I opened the door. I didn't realize she was leaning on it, and she almost fell out, and she kicked over the cup when she did. Luckily, she caught herself, because she would have fell on the concrete and smashed her head open. And, I was just like, are you okay? And everybody's blaming her and screaming at her and freaking out on her, and she's blaming me and screaming at me and freaking out on me because I opened the door and I should have known that she was leaning against it. And I was like, baby, I didn't know that you were leaning against it, and it's okay. It was an accident. You didn't mean to kick that over, and I didn't mean to open the door with you leaning on it. Everything is okay. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. And I spent my time trying to calm her down, and while my ex was busy cleaning up the mess and making sure everything in his car still worked. And then when he was done, I was like, so would you like to apologize to our daughter now for screaming at her like that for an accident? And he started freaking out on me, and we ended up in a fight, and it led into him accusing me of lying to our kids. And I was like, I wasn't lying to our kids. I was telling them the truth about things that happened. You can't even admit anything that happened. And he's like, well, you're the one that's not over it. And I was like, no, you're not over it, because you're the one who can't even admit the things and step up to the plate. So you're the one who's not over it. And then it started talking about the 2 times he had his hands on me, which he was saying he never had his hands on me, not once ever at first. And I was like, see, you're lying about it right now. And he's like, you're the liar. And I was like, no, I'm not lying. You are lying, and I am not crazy either. And then he started saying, well, I had my hands on you in the bathroom to keep you from hurting yourself. And I was like, no, it wasn't to keep me from hurting myself. I told you if you didn't get out of the bathroom or get out of my way so I could get out of the bathroom and away from you, that I was going to open the window and jump out it. And he's like, you said you were going to break the window, and you said that you were going to jump out it. And I was like, yeah, and it's 2 feet off the ground. And I never said I was going to break the window, and I've never tried to hurt myself ever since you've known me. So no, you weren't trying to protect me. You were trying to control me. You pile drived me into the fucking ground, slammed me down, and would not let go of me. And then he was sitting there saying, well, nothing ever happened in the kitchen. Period, bottom line, nothing happened in the kitchen. And I was like, yes, it did. I watched your eyes change, and I watched them change back too when I pushed you off of me and told you if you ever laid a hand on me again, you would never see me again. You blacked out because you were so pissed off at me, and you put your fucking hands on me. And then he's like, oh, well, you know what? The only reason I touched you in the kitchen is because you wouldn't shut up. Yeah, every abuser says that. Blame it on the victim. Blame it on the person that you are hurting. And I am not a victim. I'm a survivor, because I stood my fucking ground. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like you have gone through a lot, and it doesn't matter what you have gone through. You are ready for anything. Lovers came out in pile 2 too. Strength. 5 of Wands. Yeah, you've had to deal with a lot of competition from people, a lot of people starting arguments, a lot of people in your business, a lot of people constantly vying for your attention, constantly trying to tear you down. And you've had so much strength, so much emotional stability, and so much capacity for love throughout this entire situation. You are somebody who believes in live and let live. You believe in freedom for all. You believe in your ability to be free and other people's ability to be free. You do not want codependency in any way. And in fact, you have walked away from situations that were codependent because you do not want that energy in your life. You know that when you want something but don't need it, it is so much better than when you need it. And when you need it, it causes negative, toxic things to get involved. Daughter of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Panther, and Bat. You have a very strong telepathic ability to communicate with others. You really feel the things that are going on with people around you. You are somebody who goes after what you want as well. You go after what you want. You strike your own path. You protect what you love. You fight for what's right. And you are somebody who expresses the truth. You give the truth. You do not want to sugarcoat things. You know that sugar-coated things are nowhere near as good as what is true and what is real. And you are very forgiving. But at the same time, I forgive my ex for everything that has happened. Everything. What I don't want is his continued lies and his continued brainwashing of my children, his family's continued brainwashing of my children, and it's bullshit. He needs to man up, and he needs to grow some fucking nuts, and he needs to admit where he went wrong and what he did to cause this situation. Because guess what? I was not the one who caused this situation. He was. All I did was walk away from his abuse and his toxicity. But I feel like you have walked away from something like that as well. There was a massive realization that had come into you, and you spoke your truth, and you went after what you wanted, and you did not allow anybody else's crap to get in the way of that. So I really feel like you guys are very strong in this pile, very solid, very stable. Let's see what's going on the gossip front. You are a homewrecker. You are too intimate with those of the opposite sex. You flirt all the time. You are far too bold. You deserve to be knocked down a peg. Sadly, most people don't believe members of the opposite sex can be friends. Also, most people in relationships steal each other's freedom and independence because of jealousy, instead of trusting each other and being trustworthy themselves. So they assume that others are doing the same thing as them. So I feel like you dealt with somebody that was very untrustworthy, somebody that was cheating on you, somebody that was, and they accused you of cheating. They accused you of cheating because you have friends. They didn't want you to have friends. They wanted you to be secluded. They wanted you to be isolated. My ex isolated me as well. They wanted you to be isolated. They wanted you to be torn down. They wanted you to be at their beck and call and under their control, and you were not standing for that. You walked away, and now they're calling you a homewrecker and saying that you destroyed everybody's lives and that you walked out on your family because you refused to be controlled, manipulated, or abused anymore, or have somebody possessive around you. The judge that was involved with us a couple of years ago actually told him he was possessive, controlling, manipulative, and abusive, and still he cannot admit it. And that's how I feel like this situation has been going for you. They are a thief. You can't trust them. They will rob you blind. They are always in a state of lack energy. Someone could be blame shifting or not wanting you to receive help because they want you to feel isolated, alone, left out in the cold. Kind of like me. I got everybody against me because of my ex, and he's a piece of shit. Anyway, they could be using you as a scapegoat, yep. And if you are in a state of lack, look around you and find things to be grateful for. Don't see others as having more, just different. If you want different, go for it. And me, I have sat here being grateful for everything that I have. I have been grateful for everything that has come into my life. I have been grateful for every situation that I've gone through. And I feel like you are the same way. That you are a very grateful person, that you are a very loving person, that you are a very passionate person. And yeah, you might talk to other people. People consider talking flirting, I've realized. And you know what? It's not flirting. It's not flirting. Especially if you put your foot down to begin with and tell them what you want from this situation. I always tell people up front that I'm not interested in that. So if you're getting those ideas, it doesn't have to do with me. It has to do with you. You always reach out to help those in need. You are very unselfish. Nothing compares to you. You are everything to me. I am swept away by the love that I feel for you. My heart beats faster when I see you, and I can't look away. Please notice me. So this person wants your attention. They're fighting for your attention. They're fighting in a very dirty way to get your attention. I feel like that's what's going on there. And Nothing Compares to You is a song. If you guys wanted to go check that song out. You're someone who loves your alone time. Others don't always understand this. Most people cannot handle their own company, but you love your peace and your solitude. It is beautiful to see someone who needs no one. You don't need anyone, but you do want people. And if people can't handle the fact that you want them but don't need them, then that's their own problem. You are very connected and in tune with what is real and what is right. You never hesitate to stand up for what is right. Your passion is so fiery, it is amazing to watch. So you are this fiery, beautiful beacon of hope in the lives of others around you. And yeah, there are people talking shit about you, but you know what? I feel like it's all going to blow up in their own face because the person you are talks for itself, speaks for itself. And that's all you need to focus on is walking your own path and doing things in your life. Disregard the haters, disregard the bullshit coming your way, and know that most of the people that are doing this bullshit, it's because they love you so much that they can't even handle it. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.